actually tell you what exactly is our venture. We're a non-profit, and basically what we realized is everyone needs to be able to write, at least to the bare minimum today. People need to be able to express themselves in writing, and there are a lot of forms of it. As a developer, I need to write change logs for my articles. I also need to write different documentation for any APIs that I make. Business majors would want to write accounting statements. They'd probably have to write some other reports. I have no idea about that, but I do know that they need to do a lot of writing, and so on and so forth, right? Because writing is just seeped into our daily lives. And just as a very good example, on LinkedIn, your writing really plays a huge role in terms of how do you summarize yourself on your profile, and how do you put out your posts. So we realize that writing is very important, but we also realize that writing is basically just sharing your thoughts in some form or the other. And that's at least what creative writing is. It's sharing your thoughts and it's sharing information. But we also came to a third consensus that the reason why there are not many people writing often, as often as people are making videos today, is because they're afraid of the implications. They're afraid of what would people say to that piece of writing. That is a problem that we decided to combat, right? So we've created a platform, and we're still creating it to this day, where you can go on, just write an article, put in a title, put in a synopsis, choose a category, and just write. You've got formatting options, of course, but you can write and just publish it. You don't really have to focus as such on how well do you write, but of course it's important because you get to learn from other people, right? So the way this works is you write an article, you publish it, and then others give you constructive feedback in the comments. And from our team itself, we've got some writers. Mrs. Subramani Lakshmi is one. We've got Moksh Javeri, who's also taken part in the MUN recently, and who's had some writing experience himself. He himself is starting a blog of his own. I have had written some blogs beforehand, and I today still write, majorly on Vidyadrishti. I write some blogs. I've written a series called Mayday and things like that. We also realize that writing is something that needs to be inclusive. The way writing works is just by you all being on one level where all of you write together. Your physical condition, your social status, your ethnicity, your color, any other socio-economic stereotypes that might be present, just go out the window. And that's what we try to create, where we try to create a platform where the only thing that matters is your hunger to write. And that has got us to today. And it's been a great journey.
From the spark into dark springs forth the flame of imagination, fueling creativity, flying to unseen lands and experiences. We find words to capture the magic before it melts into the daily flow of life. Every time the words form sentences and create free-flowing prose, your heart leaps in you. We know it's special because we at Vidyadrishti are creators like you, and we know that your imagination is precious. Come, write with us at Vidyadrishti.
What on earth is this glitch? How many times is this gonna happen? Website owners don't even test their software.
क्या आपके विद्या दृष्टि में ग्लिच है?
What are you talking about? The glitch has already been fixed.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I didn't know it was fixed. Also, wow, calm down. Their temper is pretty high. Stay away from me.
Or maybe you just haven't refreshed the tab in so long that it hasn't even updated. And like, if you don't like to keep up with updates and all, Vidya is holding just an update 2 soon. So you can join that and you can know of the fixed updates that you haven't even fathomed of.
Anyway, about this just an update thing, why would I even get it anyway? It's not just gonna pop out of thin air.
Yeah, that's that. Also, you can join the just an update too from the link that will be there in the description down below.
And welcome to Just an Update 2022, guys. It's so great to have you guys here. And I can't wait to get started. I'm Pranav Savla. I lead VD, and I have been doing so for the past year and a half. And I am just exhilarated to tell you guys what's been going on. Before we begin, though, I'd like to take a minute to, go through a commemorative minute of silence for a person who has recently passed away. He goes by the name of Technoblade, and he is a Minecraft YouTube gamer that was really, really active. Yes, we don't exactly do the same thing, and we're not exactly related to him, but the way he worked and his passion was something that we believe in, and a lot of us connected with him in a way that was very special. And so we'd like to take a minute to to tribute him. He passed away because of cancer, and we'd like to take a minute to respect him. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. So we are back for Just an Update 2022, and we can't be more excited to hold this year's event. A lot of stuff has been going on over the past year since we met back in Just an Update in July 2021. We had our write-a-thon that took place in October. We had a few other live streams. We had this year some stuff in January and February. We attended our first book signing event. A few of us attended our first book signing event. Some of the VD members met up. A lot of stuff happened. We had the VD Writing Camp 2022 that took place in May, and that was pretty good. And we had, the first course that one of our members did. That was a huge success. It was a very special year for us, one with learning. We introduced a lot of features into the site, such as what we call the CK editor, which is the new way to format your articles using our site. We also introduced better profile system. We added forgot passwords, which was a very requested thing. And we talked about it during our keynote in October. And we introduced a lot of new things. We had our Twitter account set up. Instagram was finally set up for us to give you guys better news coverage. And that has been working on quite fast. So if you guys do want to check us out, I will put the links right here. The Twitter profile can be found here in the live chat. It's been put. It's also in the description. And the Instagram account can be found here. And so it's been a very special year for us. But let's just give it over to the guy who's playing the videos to show you guys what our team members have been up to for the past few years, for the past year, because it's been quite special. Oh, seems to be a technical glitch. Let's try that again. Oh, here we go.
Hi there. After some quiet consolidation for the past few months, we're finally back with a bang. We're gonna make some big announcements and show you some cool stuff we've been going on at. Damn it. Hi there.
Thanks for that. Let me just quickly go through and describe some of those things, because there was a lot of visual stuff there. The first video that we played was what's called Memories from the book signing event of An Invisible Majority. It was some pictures that Kshitij and Kshitij is our advertising head, took during when we went to the book signing event in December last year. They show us with another person who's a good friend of ours, and we had a few ones with the author as well. The second video was when I went to visit Moksh, who is our content head, in Mumbai in March. And that shows a video of us playing chess and some pictures of us, such as a few in a restaurant called Chin Chin and so on and so forth. So it's a montage. The third one is a montage of Kshitij and I in the Cafe Coffee Day. And that's that. The fourth one, by the way, is actually a video that we took during Just an Update 2021 that talked a bit about, well, it was basically an attempt from me to record an ad, and I failed miserably there. We apologize that we couldn't put audio descriptions in because these are such short videos and the pictures are going at a pretty fast rate. So it was a little hard to describe each of them. And that's why we went to, we resorted to describing them now. Another thing that we had that was done in the last year was our first ad shoot. This was an in-person shoot, and it was done actually for Just an Update 2022 when Kavya from the content team met up with us to record our first ad back here in the place where I stay. So it was a pretty special ad, and hope you guys enjoyed that one, watching it during Just an Update. Well, during the lead to this event. All right. So we have a lot of stuff to show you today, and I'm really excited. Most of it's going to be coming to you guys by the end of July, but some of it's already here. And let's begin by something that's very integral to us. It's changed quite a bit over the past year and a half, and it's always reflected our solidifying, but still sort of evolving personality. It's something that we really take closely to heart. And it's something that we believe is a real symbolism of what we believe in. It's our logo. Yes, we are changing our logo again. And this time, it's pretty cool. So let me pass it on to Govind, who is our designer, to talk a bit about the logo, what it shows, and what just generally what is the meaning behind it. Over to you, Govind.
Thanks, Pranav. Over our nearly 2-year period of existence, we've been lucky to find a true passion and goal for VD. Thus, I'm delighted to present our new logo. Our logo solidifies our goal for extending the hand of writing to every community, regardless of race, ethnicity, social status, or any other social dichotomy. For those unable to see, it depicts a pen pointing down in an elongated circle with our slogan below. We are open to interpretations of the logo, but we view it as a modern way to include everyone in our community, our circle, if you will. We can't wait to hear your feedback on this. Now, back to Pranav.
Thank you, Govind. This logo can now be seen on our Instagram page and our other profiles as well. It will be rolling out to every single of our profiles. We sort of teased at it during, if you look at our LinkedIn profile, sort of teased at it. And we just generally really, we're going to roll it out in the next few days as part of a design change. The logo means a lot to us, and we can't wait to hear what your feedback on it is. It's really something that's exciting to us, and it's really something that means a lot. You can submit your feedback via email, or you can write to us in a tweet. We'd love that. Speaking of tweets, you can use the hashtag JustinUpdate2022 on Twitter, hashtag JUSTANUPDATE2022 to tag us and let us know what's going on. If you have any thoughts on just an update, and we will check that. So you can feel free to do that. I will be the one looking at Twitter throughout the event, and we can't wait to see your thoughts. All right, moving on to the next one, the heart of VD, our writing platform. Over the past 1.5 years, since we first launched, this platform has been evolving with our learning. It's been the place where we apply exactly what we learned, and we try to improve it for you. We've always thought about making this platform the center of content for all of you. And we've thought of it as our growing child. We've always thought of the platform to be one where it doesn't really matter what your preliminary credentials are. The only thing that matters is your drive to write and just generally your drive to improve, your drive to share content normally, and your drive to enlighten others and help others. That's been the premise of our writing platform. And today, I'm glad to announce some further revisions to the platform. Yes, we've got a few more things that I think you guys will really like. So why am I talking here? Let me pass it over to Kavya, who should guide you through it all. Kavya, over to you.
Thanks a lot for that, Pranav. Okay, so over the almost 2 years that we've been in existence, we've constantly been trying to make your experience as good as possible, both whether you're a writer, a reader, or even both. So what's our latest invention, you ask? Series. Simply put, series are a better way of writing series of articles. Like examples include the Mayday series and the audio game reviews written by yours truly. Instead of putting these all in a list of articles, which is hopefully in a row, series offer you something better. When you create an article, you get the option to add it to a series. And when you do so, instead of showing up on the articles feed, they show up on a special feed for series. Series are indexed very easily and easy to access. All you need to do is choose the series and we do the rest of the work. Cool, huh? We've also been focused on making it easier for you to mark content. and making it easier for a reader to figure out what content they don't want to read. How do we do this, you ask? Spoilers. Spoilers are rather like how they work in Discord. You get a collapse button which says spoiler, meaning that the text which will show up if you expand it is a spoiler. So to create spoilers, you just select the text you want to make a spoiler and click the spoiler button. So yeah, that's hopefully going to be helpful. I'd also finally like to point out that our website is 22% faster. We've been really focusing on speed, and also the system is even more stable, ensuring a lag-free experience for you. So most of these changes will be happening at the end of the spoilers, series, and so on. So yeah, make an account and make sure to keep that page refreshed. All right, over to Pranav.
Thank you, Kavya. Thanks for enlightening us on the features that will be coming. They'll be all arriving at the end of July, and we can't wait for your feedback. We're really excited to roll them out, and we're really, really ecstatic. This is marking our incremental steps forward in making sure the platform
Hey,
is more refined.
England is 111 for 4 after 22.1 overs.
Hey, what?
Yeah, run rate is 5.01.
Oh my God. Okay, they're actually doing well.
Yeah,
Why
I
does
know.
my keynote have to be now? Like literally when I'm doing a keynote, the match is getting interesting. What?
Joe Root and Johnny Bairstow got duck.
Joe Root and Johnny Bairstow got duck. Okay. Don't worry. We'll watch it. Don't worry. We'll after the keynote. That's Govind, guys. That's Govind. Anyway, where was I? Yes. We can't wait for your feedback. This measures and this marks our incremental steps forward to make sure that the platform is more refined and just generally a more circular whole in making sure that the only thing that matters when you write on our platform is your hunger to write, your ethnicity, social status, any other socioeconomic factors are all not important. You are a writer when you come on our platform, and all of you stand equal. So that's the writing platform, and we are really, really excited. But we've got more. We've always got more, to be honest. We have a lot planned for the remainder of the year, and we can't wait for you guys to check it out. Well, we can't wait to tell you. And the first one is our event in October, the Write-a-thon. The Write-a-thon has been something that's been very close to us, devised by Kavya and our team. It's something that we really put our foot forward last year for, and we can't wait to do it again. So without further ado, let me pass it over to Shiva, who will guide you through exactly what's the plan for the Write-a-thon this year. Over to you, Shiva.
Hi all. Sorry. Please pardon me. I think there's a glitch with my throat, I guess. Hi all. I'm actually from Hyderabad and I'm done with my graduation. Just for a quick introduction. Vidyadrishti actually loves conducting a lot of events because VD feels that events is not just an activity to inculcate fun, but also helps us in connecting and also offer a lot of learning. And I think I'm one of the best persons who deserves to introduce about events because I got into VD only because of the event that I took part into last year. And mine was an inadvertent participation in the event because I did not know until I got registered that I would be participating in the event. And if at all I would not have participated in that event, I wouldn't have been a part of this vibrant team. And it was a write-a-thon where it was a team building activity, and we had a lot of team building activities as well, where we on the first day itself the event began with a formation of a team which during which we were asked to write an article or a story which was actually edited by all of us and written by all of us, and presented to get the feedback of everyone who were the judges. And all the subsequent days were filled with a lot of enlightening talks about various genres who themselves were experts in that particular field. So we got to know a lot of insights about each and every genre, because having having to know about those experiences through a person who is already into it is something that none of us can imagine having to get. And we were really fortunate to get such a lively and enlightening experience through the people who are already doing excellently and exceptionally well in that particular genre. And even this year as well, we had another kind of VD Write-a-thon event, which went well and which was also filled with a lot of enlightening talks and also games that kept us entertained and also filled with a lot of fun. And VD actually considers, I guess, events as one of the primary ways of recruiting people, because even after this a year's event, we had a lot of new entrants. And that is why I consider VD as an ever evolving and a dynamic organization, which I guess will never get filled. And I guess you can get to know a lot about these events with the help of the various links that will be put in the chat box. And the event that we will be planning will be most probably in the month of October. And why to wait? I think you actually have got to wait till October, because none of us can help. And I'm actually eagerly looking forward to not just see you participate in that event, but also be a member in this wonderful and dynamic team, which I consider myself fortunate for having been associated with. And you must pardon me for, if at all I did not mention the people who actually helped me to find about a lot of genres in those events, because we generally remember the ideas but not the names who helped us in learning. That is something bad with our human family. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shiva, for introducing the Write-a-thon. It's truly close to our heart. It's one of the closest events that we have ever conducted, and it's all for our community. Our community, as you may have already figured out, is one of the most important cogs in this machine that we run, this humanoid machine. It's the most important sector of the circle. And we are really enthralled. You can join this community, of course, through our social platforms. Get registered on our website. That is something that you can do. And you can always just reach out to us. We love hearing feedback from all of you. That's the Write-a-thon, and we can't wait to see you guys register for that. Registrations for the Write-a-thon will open soon, around mid-August. So stay updated. Well, keep yourself updated for that. And how do you keep yourself updated? Well, as we've reiterated over and over again, follow us. All right. But that's not all. We have more stuff planned as well, namely courses. And we had one of our members do the RN50 course. That was me, by the way, yours truly, run the RN50 course, which was the introduction to mobile app development with React Native. Now, what's the special thing about why are we who are focusing on writing doing that? Well, because we also believe in something called unstructured learning, something we call unstructured learning, actually. Unstructured learning is what we call a two-way method of learning, where the level of interaction between a teacher and a student is, well, unparalleled, and it's the same. Both of them are on the same surface. What do I mean by this? Well, let me take RN50 as an example. The way RN50 would work is we'd have me delivering a lecture on Monday, which would be about just things in React Native that I found cool. And then on Thursdays, we would have study groups where essentially, more than a mentor, I would literally just be a collaborator. I would be a programmer coding with them. And goal of that event would be to work collaboratively to make one project. And that was the entire way we worked. We always believe in the fact that more than syllabi, you should learn what you enjoy learning, and you should teach what you enjoy teaching. And we can't wait to take this philosophy forward. Starting with someone who's been in VD for a long, long time. He joined us in April 2021, and he's stuck with us ever since. He's matured and he's improved his own skills in writing. Oh, I kind of blew the cover off a bit, but let me pass it over to Moksh to talk about what he has in offer for you. Over to you, Moksh. Oh, Moksh, your microphone seems to be glitched out. Can you possibly sort that out? Maybe check the audio settings. Your microphone seems to have glitched out. We can hear your screen reader. All right. So he'll rejoin. That's no problem. That's okay. All right. Let's get back to him because we have other courses too. Talking about mine, reaping as a blind person. What do I mean by that, right? You might be wondering. I'm pretty sure Govind here will be pretty confused. He usually knows what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure he won't at this time. Well, there's this software called Reaper. What is that? Well, Reaper is a digital audio workstation. What is that? Well, it's your way to be able to compose music digitally or edit audio digitally or basically do anything with audio, with MIDI. What is MIDI? It is data for, to put it in simple words, it is just musical data that can be stored on your computer and manipulated through. And you can mess with audio, MIDI, all of these things in Reaper. Reaper also happens to be one of the most accessible digital audio workstations for the blind. And after working with Reaper for 3 entire years where I composed some tracks, well, more than 3 years actually, composed some tracks and made my own sound effects, edited a lot of videos and audios and podcasts using Reaper, I am finally ready to take you guys down a journey of what I find cool about Reaper, going through the introductions, talking a bit about the software itself, and talking about some audio fundamentals. The course won't be too long. It'll be an 8-week course from early October to November. And it's going to cover all of the stuff that you need to know to get started in Reaper. Look out for that. You can check that out on our profiles, and the course registrations should open soon enough. Now over to Moksh to talk about what he has to offer.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, thank you. So, hi guys. Have you ever wanted to write about the things that fascinate you the most? For example, have you ever wanted to create a food blog, an audio game blog, a book blog, or anything of that sort? Have you ever wanted to be able to take complex subjects and break them down into the most simplest of words so that everyone around you understand what you're interested in? And have you ever wanted to be able to write 500 words in an hour and be able to edit it with precision? I know it sounds like too much, but believe me, it's not. Well, here's your chance. Join me on my 5-week course starting on the 3rd of September, where I'll take you through everything that you need to know to be able to write a good blog. This will include research skills, obviously writing skills, editing skills, how to write good and catchy headlines, and a lot more. And obviously, as Pranav said, it will be 100% interactive, and you will be dealing with real world examples, which means that I will be making you write articles and having them be posted on the VD website so that you get direct feedback from your readers while the course is going on. And at just $14.99, I think it's an absolute steal. And this is a course that I wish I would have had a couple of years ago.
Thank you, Moksh. This is a course that Moksh has come up with, and we're really excited to see it going in action. It's something that has been very, very special to us to see Moksh progress this way. and it's something that we can't wait for as a team. Moksh here has also, by the way, started his own nonprofit called Just Learn, where he makes sure to post e-learning content with his team. You can check that out at just-learn.in. Moksh, you want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So Just Learn started out as a website where we just posted articles and blogs about topics like finance and economics to make it more easy for everybody else to understand. But it has evolved, and now we still do post articles, but we also post articles about things like politics, economics, and finance. But in addition to that, we are also helping underprivileged children, make them understand the basics of like what business is, because it is, as we know, it is quite a sensitive topic and something that's very complex. And but it's something that I believe and my entire team believes that it's important for everyone to know at a young age, no matter from what background they come from, because I believe that at the end of the day, anyone can reach the top. So it's important to give them the skills that they need for them to reach the top. And in addition, we will also be publishing a few ebooks within a couple of months about things like investing, economics, etc. So please do check that out. And thanks to Pranav for allowing me to speak about this on this platform.
Thank you, Moksh. Just Learn is something that we're really excited for as our own nonprofit. As many people say, when you're in this space, when you're really focusing on improving and giving back to communities, to make a change in the world, more than competition, the most important thing is collaboration. And we can't wait to work with Just Learn in the future. We already have some plans, and we will share them with you soon enough. So Twitter has been pretty active for Just an Update 2022. We've seen quite a few people post in that they liked the event, they dropped in and dropped out, but that's okay. And you guys can also post in if you go to if you put the hashtag pound Just an Update 2022, no caps, no spaces, JUSTANUPDATE 2022. You can use this hashtag and it will be active even after the event if you want to post in some thoughts about the event itself. No matter if you missed the event, because this event will be broken into clips too, where we will give you short breakdowns of each thing that we are launching. Why is my voice becoming so eloquent? Well, that's just my way of getting excited. Anyway, we're going to end right now. Thank you so much for joining Just an Update 2022. Hey, what?
Wait. You forgot one thing.
Oh, that thing.
Yes.
Hey, yeah,
thing.
okay. Oh, right. I know what you're talking about. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, guys. The stream's not quite over.
Don't leave.
Okay.
Do not leave. Over to you, Govind.
A big update. So before we realized that our services were kind of fragmented because we had a writing platform and we had a blog, and now we're planning multiple courses. I know Moksh is planning a course and Pranav has numerous courses which he has launched. And this kind of went against our main goal the whole time, because our main goal was to make it easier for everyone to access our services and to bring everyone together. And so we finally decided to create a new website to consolidate all our services. A beautiful dashboard presenting you with all the information you need about our work, our mission. There's an about page, there's a blog page, there's a contact page where you can get in touch with us. And in the blog page, you get content written by us and other aspects of our work. Still excited? Well, let me show it to you. So this is it. So as you can see, we have 4 main pages here. We have a home page, about page, blog, and contact. So this is our home page. This basically gives you an idea of all our services. For example, our writing platform. If you click get started now, it'll take you to the writing platform, which is where people post articles. And yeah, a blog, we post latest updates, and we may even post the best articles from the writing platform. So on the right side, we have a Twitter feed. So you are constantly updated. about what's going on at VD, about what we're doing. See, as you can see here, Pranav has just posted that we are live, and that's pretty much what we're doing now. So yeah, you're constantly updated. So if you go to our about page, it kind of gives you an idea of who we are, what our mission is. You can even see this video which I played earlier, pretty much at the start of the stream. And yeah, so this is our mission, what we offer. And here it's actually a fun section with the leaders. So this is Pranav, Shubhika, me, Kavya, and Moksh. So this is a way to get in touch with us, whether Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, or YouTube. And it's just a little bit about ourselves.
Yeah, Govind, do you want to read maybe one or two of those out? Because they're kind of hilarious.
Okay, sure. I can talk this out. So Pranav, he's a CEO slash CTO slash President Pranav, as we like to call him, or Pranav Sir, or Vidyadrishti. This is a way to get in touch with him. So this is his email, his Twitter, his Instagram, his LinkedIn, his YouTube channel. He has a YouTube channel where he talks about tech and all different kinds of new devices and new tech things that have come out. So please go ahead and check that out. It's a great channel. So Pranav is 16 years old. He's based in Bangalore. He was born blind, and he's had a passion for tech as long as I can remember. I met him in third grade, and he's loved tech ever since then. And he used to show me his laptop in fifth or sixth grade, and that was super fun. Pranav also loves cricket, as I chimed in with India versus England, and he loves to eat. He loves to eat. So this is Shubhika. She's the head of HR. She's 15 years old, and she's extremely capable in leadership, communication, and she has conducted multiple interviews for VD. And she's an extremely laid back and fun person and loves K-pop. So this is me. I'm the head of design. I was one of the creators of this WordPress site. I'm 16 years old. I moved to California when I was 13 years old, so at the end of seventh grade. And I've known Pranav for 8 years now, 9 years. And Pranav constantly told me to join VD, and so I did at the end of November in 2021. And I love food and cricket as well, so Pranav and I are quite similar in that sense. So Kavya is a 12-year-old, almost 13, student with a keen eye for detail and a high capacity for critical thinking. She always challenges Pranav. And as far as what Pranav has told me, every single statement he makes, she challenged, and she actually removed the age limit for VD. And she has a passion for audio games, passion in life for audio games actually, and writes weekly game reviews. And she's written numerous articles on the writing platform on audio games. So yeah, be sure to check that out. And Moksh is our head of content. He's a 17-year-old student. He's based off of Mumbai, I believe. He's extremely punctual with his work and has a charismatic leadership skill set. He loves playing music. His piano is amazing. Please check that out. I think it's on the VD YouTube channel, but he plays piano really well and loves sports as well. So yeah, that's about it. That's our leaders. We are still yet to include a lot, and whoever joins will be added. So yeah, and on to the blog page, I guess. So right now we don't really have much on the blog page because there aren't really many updates which we are yet to release. So basically the only thing that it says right now, it's just blog updates. This is a blog. We'll post new updates here, but we may post some of the best articles from our writing platform, or even new updates that we have. And basically you'll get curated content from us ever so often. So yeah, be sure to stay tuned for that. And lastly, we have our contact page. So this is the easiest way to get in touch with us. So we have Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So be sure to follow us there. And yeah, if you want to get in touch with us, just provide your name. I'm going to put Pranav's name, and yeah, you just have to put an email message and you click submit. I will receive it, and we will get in touch with you and process your request, whatever you need. And also, we have a search bar here. So if you want to search for anything, if you're a little bit lost, you can always search for something on the site. Um, for easier access, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, if you haven't noticed, we have an up arrow here on the bottom right corner, which takes you to the top of the page. So no fiddling about. It's always easy. And the whole motto behind this website was to make it easier for people to use, for basically everybody to get together, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, now back to Pranav.
Thank you, Govind. That was a fun one. Thanks for interrupting me. I nearly forgot. Anyway, there's another thing that I want to talk about. Govind showed you the site visually. Now, that's not how we work, okay? It's great and it looks absolutely amazing, but we also love accessibility. Oh yeah, we do. And I would like to show you guys the site in an accessible way. I would like to present it to you and show you, because we have made sure we've put in extra work to ensure that the site is easy to use. So I'm going to quickly make some settings to NVDA so you guys can exactly understand exactly what I'm talking. All right. So after some requests to use the eSpeak NG voice in NVDA, that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to I'm just going to find. All right. So that's the site we see.
Link skip to content.
That is a skip to content link.
Link home. Link about. Link log. Link contact.
That's our menu.
Search. Heading level 1 visited link Vidyadrishti.
That's the heading.
Heading level 2 start from the dock. Allowing you to write fearlessly.
And that's our logo.
Separator.
That's our, not logo, but like that's our tagline.
Heading level 2 what we have to offer. Heading level 3 writing platform. A place to write fearlessly without having to go through the arduous process of creating a blog. Visited link, get started now.
That's visited because I've already visited that link. Yeah, that's our first service. I can navigate by heading again.
Our blog heading level 3. Learn about the nuances of the different avenues of writing while staying up to date with the latest happenings at VD via blog. Link, get started now.
And then
Separator. Heading level 2 our latest updates. Link Twitter ads info and priv.
There's our Twitter feed. So that would continuously scroll, but I'm going to go to the bottom.
Blank, link, but some link like. Link, blank, link, some button, load more tweet, link embed. Link view, link about, link priv, copyright, link embed. Link view on Twitter.
I can view on Twitter.
Link about us.
And then about us.
Link privacy policy.
We have a privacy policy.
Copyright 2020-2022 Vidyadrishti, all rights reserved.
That's our copyright.
Link website powered by WordPress.com.
Yeah, we have to do that. So that's powered by WordPress.
Link back to top.
And then we can go back to top.
Link where link blank.
Oops, notification.
Link.
All
link,
right.
Link log. Link.
Let's go to about.
About link. About Vidyad. Link visited link current page.
So it tells you in the title bar.
About Vidyadrishti Brave.
That it's about.
Link search. Heading level 1 visited link Vidyadrishti. Heading level 2 start from the dock. Heading level 1 about.
And then we have about.
Vidyadrishti is one of India's first read write book communities for the differently abled, so they say, and cited communities.
We have a lot of
Vidyadrishti combines literature with text
here.
to provide your experience practicing it.
I'll scroll through this pretty quickly.
Link photo image of video.
And then we have a video.
Link menu button. Link heading level while looking. Heading level 2 our mission.
We've got our mission, which is some info here. You can read all this.
What we offer heading level 2. The leaders heading level 2.
And then we've got the leaders.
CEO CTO. Link Pranav Sandler 2003 gmail.com.
That's my email.
Link Twitter. Link Insta. Visited link heading level 2 Pranav Sandler.
We've got my heading.
Pranav is a 16-year-old tech enthusiast.
And all that stuff. Not really important.
Link skip.
But that is how that works. So the layout is very simple.
Link visited link log.
Let's go to the blog page.
Blog Vidyadrishti visited link heading level 1. A start for a blog updates link heading level 1. Link June 1, 2022. Link leave a comment. This is our blog. We will post new updates here. Visited link about us.
There's literally a blog page that says we will post new updates here. You can leave a comment, by the way, and
link.
you can do all that fun stuff.
Link visit link search.
And
link.
finally contact.
Vidyadrishti heading level contact heading follow us. Link Twitter. Link Instagram. Link YouTube. Link LinkedIn separator. Name required.
And then you can enter your name.
Edit required invalid entry. Document email required. Edit required message required.
You can type your message.
Submit button.
And you can submit it. And that is how you use our site. Again, we have put in extra time to ensure that the site is accessible from the get-go. Accessibility has been one of our core values since we launched the writing platform in 2020, and it's stuck with us even as we move to WordPress. You can find this site at vidyadrishti.org.in, and this will be right here. It's in the chat, and it will also go up on our Twitter soon. So now this finally does conclude it. It's been an exciting event, and we can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about Justin Update 2022. Reach out to us via Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn as well. You can get to LinkedIn by this URL, which is linkedin.com/company/vidyadrishti. You can reach out to us, and we'd love to hear what you have to say. You can also use the hashtag on Twitter. That's hashtag JustinUpdate2022. That concludes Justin Update. We are very excited. We are very thankful to you guys for joining us, and we will see you guys next year. Well, not next year, but we will see you guys later this year for further updates and events. Thank you all for joining us, and have a wonderful Sunday. Bye-bye.